Judd.
But somehow this is a new look for you, more stringy or something.
Well, that dress is just
adorable.
too cute.
Thank you very much. I love my dresses from Anthropology.
You do,
what can I say?
Those are cute.
And I'm enjoying these baby doll shapes. They're so forgiving.
I know, me too. No matter what.
Forgive. How's the sizzle in your marriage? How long have you been married?
Well, you
Dario
all have watched all that stuff. What do you think?
Well, we said we were talking about it fading after 3 years. How long have you been married?
I really like what you said. It does take work. It takes effort and commitment. And in my experience, it is beyond worth the return.
Yes, I think so too. And your husband just...
How much work is involved here exactly?
Well, of course, I'm a woman, so I do nothing but work at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
Yes.
that's my idea of a good time.
I see.
I'm going to wake up and work on my marriage.
I think we are pretty much mentally and emotionally committed to the relationship on the most part. For anyone who doesn't know, Dario Franchitti is your husband, winner of the Indy 500 this year, and all the clips started. Congratulations to him, by the way, 1,000 times over. It was raining like
shock right there.
He was in
I'm
shock.
talking clinical shock.
And you ran out there. I remember you being barefoot in the rain. Like, did you just like want to take everything off in that moment of celebration, or was it just the shoes? I just was watching you.
Well, that came a little later. Now, I actually haven't seen this yet because
You were running, and that race was stopped for 3 hours.
Yeah, I think you set your own record running so fast, Tim. It was so cute.
yeah, the fastest runner down the pit lane.
Oh, that had to be incredible for
It
you
was.
as well.
I haven't seen this yet. I'm going to actually wait because we'll have a moment at the end of the season when it's been very wonderful and intense and spastic. He's leading the points in the championship. He's won 2 races since. He's absolutely having his way with his race car on the track.
Do you worry he could get hurt though anytime? I mean,
Isn't it scary to have married a race car driver?
You've started racing, haven't you?
Well, you have to
What was that?
Answer any 2 out of the 3.
You know, I actually, one of the things that you all were talking about earlier, the food, and someone mentioned the word denial. For me, denial is an acronym that means don't even know I am lying. And I think at first there was a certain amount of denial because, admittedly, it is a dangerous sport and it can be very perilous out there. However, I absolutely trust my husband's gift and his talent, and the majority of the people with whom he races are also talented. And, you know, and the equipment is so much safer than it used to be. And that's a God deal, and the result is not mine to influence or control.
Your vocabulary is almost that of a firstborn, but I know that you were back there saying, "Poo on that study."
You were Winona.
There's a big sign back there that says use your indoor voice, and when you said the first word, I was like, no, my sister is incredibly clever. My sister is incredibly bright.
Older, right?
Yes, by 4 years.
Yeah.
Very smart.
They I know you work with American Beauty, you're their spokesperson, but I know they have this new anti-aging product out. Is that something you worry about, though? Do you actually, when you're home and like your moment of weakness, do you say, oh my goodness, I hope I'm not aging? I know some women really obsess over it. How are you on that?
Well, Salma has taught me to regard age the way that one says it in the romance languages. So rather than saying, I am 39, I think, I have 39 years.
Yes.
I have 39 years experience, perspective, wisdom. I have 39 years on this wonderful journey called
Salma
life.
Hayek told you that?
Yes.
Tengo
She's amazing.
39. I know, that's true. All the languages are like that. I have.
And you have an
I never thought of
anti-aging.
that.
What do you have, a cream?
We have this wonderful serum. The one thing I do allow myself to obsess over a little bit is I want to have really pretty skin.
Yeah.
Like, that's my thing. I want pretty skin. And our new product at American Beauty is absolutely wonderful. And I can use it at night before going to bed under a moisturizer or just that during the day with a sunblock on top.
Boy, it looks great.
Thank you. It is.
You know, we've known each other for a long time, the whole family. And you've gone through a very great deal. I mean, your family's had a lot of emotional and physical turmoil. And when we were talking backstage, I said, how are you? And you said, I'm great now. So you've gone through a lot of stuff.
I have. I got depressed for the first time when I was 8. And then I was a defenseless, blameless, needy, dependent child, as all children are in their family of origin. So some things were done to me that should never be done to a child.
You had a kind of difficult childhood, to say the least.
But then I took that as an adult and I ran with it, you know, and so then those became my defects of character. And that became my part in staying in the results of having had a lot of trauma as a kid. And by the grace of God, I've been able to make a lot of really profound changes in my life. And it's just, you know, today, that's all I've got. But I'm willing to take suggestions and have some good orderly direction.
And you give back so much. I mean, you always are lending yourself to such incredible causes, which I just admire completely. I know you just got back from India, too, right?
I did. I spent 3 weeks in India, and it was remarkable, very intense. Dario and I were able to coordinate our schedules so that I could go to India at a time when he was really busy and wouldn't be home much.
To do what?
Well, I'm on the board of Population Services International, which is a non-governmental organization that has grassroots programs in 65 countries. And one of the most appalling things I've learned on my journeys is that 11 million children die of preventable causes before they reach their 5th birthday. So 5 and Alive is an opportunity for Americans to have their consciousness raised and to give money to grassroots programs that help children reach their 5th birthday. And actually, American Beauty is amazing. They let me be myself and have my own voice, and they're donating $5 from every purchase of the serum toward a long-lasting insecticide-treated malaria net.
Oh, that's so important.
You know, in addition to, you know, what we haven't talked about, which is one of the most important things about you, you're a superb actress. I mean, I know quite a few people who think that you are one of the greatest actresses. You just did a movie with Billy Friedkin, Bug, which is a very controversial and exciting movie. But are you still waiting for the great part where everybody can see the full talent? You've done so much.
I'm really touched that you said that. Thank you. That's really...
You are just a wonderful actress.
Thank you. Yeah. I felt very fulfilled by many of my roles, Come Early Morning and Bug in particular. And I have to say, Salma agrees with you. She's always like...
Salma's like the oracle of the
She's the biggest champion. Yeah. She is my advocate. And, you know, I don't really know why I don't necessarily get that level of recognition except from a few people.
I didn't make it up. I mean, I really do hear this. I'm not just being gracious.
And you are.
Thank you.
I think Dario, of all the things he's may have won, I think you might be his biggest prize, if I may venture to say that myself. You are really good. And on top of everything else, all that you give back, you're a girl's girl, and she brought some wonderful things for all of you. You're all getting a special gift from American Beauty. Thanks to Ashley, Judd. It's always great to have you here. We're going to be right back with the world's ugliest dogs. You're not going to want to miss them. Thank you, Ashley.